Did Diddy just catch Cassie in a lie? That's the question everyone's asking after a text message surfaced that could flip this entire trial on its head. It all started with a shocking claim from Bryana Bongolan, who is a close friend of Cassie. Diddy's ex Bryana testified in court that Diddy grabbed her, dragged her onto a balcony, and threatened to throw her off. This moment shook the courtroom. It sounded terrifying, like something from a movie or a TV drama. The image of a powerful celebrity acting so violently shocked many. But then, Diddy's legal team revealed something that could change everything. A text message from Cassie that suggests she didn't actually see the whole incident happen. If Cassie didn't witness the event firsthand, that means her testimony, which was part of the prosecution's case, might not be true. That's huge. Diddy's lawyers have since asked the judge for a mistrial, a request to throw out everything so far and start over, or maybe end the case early. This isn't the first time they've tried this, but this text message is powerful evidence. So, what's the truth behind this explosive case? How did one simple text message create so much doubt? And what could happen next? Let's dig deeper into what was said in court and why this case is capturing so much attention. When Bryana Bongolan took the stand, the courtroom went quiet. She shared a story from 2016 that sounded like something out of a thriller. According to Bryana, she was at Cassie's Los Angeles apartment when Sean Diddy Combs showed up furious. She said he grabbed her from behind, dragged her out onto the balcony and shouted, "You know what the F you did." Then, Bryana claimed Diddy put her on the balcony railing, as if he was going to throw her off. Instead of letting her fall, he threw her into some patio furniture. Even that was enough to cause serious injuries. This testimony shocked everyone listening. The idea of a famous music mogul threatening someone like that was hard to believe but impossible to ignore. The story painted a dark picture and added to the serious accusations Diddy is facing in court. For many, it was proof that the charges against him were real and disturbing. But despite how dramatic and intense the story was, questions started to surface almost immediately. Did this really happen exactly like Bryana said? Could Cassie have seen it all happen? That's where the case starts to get complicated. After Bryana's testimony, Diddy's lawyers quickly pointed to new evidence that challenged this version of events. If what they said is true, it could change everything about how this story is told and whether the accusations hold up in court. The courtroom drama took a sharp turn when Diddy's legal team revealed a text message from Cassie that could undermine the prosecution's case. This message was sent on the same day as the alleged balcony incident, and it said, "I just found out some crazy shit." At first glance, it might seem like a small detail, just a few words in a text. But in this trial, it means a lot. Cassie had testified that she witnessed the entire confrontation between Diddy and Bryana. If she saw the event happen in real time, why would she say she just found out about it? That phrase suggests Cassie learned about what happened after the fact, not by witnessing it firsthand. This simple sentence raises a major red flag about the accuracy of her testimony. Diddy's lawyers argue that this discrepancy is crucial. If Cassie's testimony was false or misleading, it could damage the prosecution's entire case. Witness credibility is everything in court, and any hint that a key witness isn't truthful can unravel months or even years of legal work. The defense also pointed out other inconsistencies, such as timestamps and locations, which could further challenge the prosecution's story. This text message became the centerpiece of Diddy's request for a mistrial, with lawyers claiming that the jury was given evidence based on false claims. The stakes are high. This message might be the thread that, if pulled, unravels the whole case. What will the judge decide? That question is on everyone's mind as the trial moves forward. Right after revealing the text message, Diddy's legal team sprang into action. They filed a motion demanding a mistrial, which means they want the entire trial to be stopped and possibly restarted later or dismissed altogether. Their main argument? Cassie's testimony was false, and that means the prosecution's case isn't fair or reliable. The lawyers told the judge that the jury heard something that might not be true. That's a big problem because the justice system depends on truthful evidence and honest witnesses. If key testimony is proven to be false, the defense argues the whole trial becomes unfair. They want a fresh start, or at least a serious reconsideration of the evidence. But that's not all. Diddy's team also brought up more evidence to support their claim. They pointed to photos and other records showing Diddy might not even have been in Los Angeles when the balcony incident supposedly happened. If that's true, it would mean the entire story about him grabbing and threatening Bryana falls apart. This motion for a mistrial isn't the first one Diddy's lawyers have asked for during this case. A similar request was denied just weeks ago after a testimony involving Kid Cudi. But this time, with a text message and new evidence, the defense believes their chances are better. The judge hasn't made a decision yet, but the courtroom atmosphere has definitely changed. Both sides know that what happens next could decide the future of this trial. This case isn't just about one shocking event, it's part of a much larger, complicated history. Bryana Bongolan isn't new to this drama. She previously sued Diddy, accusing him of the same violent act she described in court. Diddy, however, has always denied these claims, standing firm that the accusations are false or exaggerated. Cassie herself has also been connected to serious allegations against Diddy. Some reports and rumors say she was controlled or even abused during their relationship, though nothing has been legally proven. These rumors add layers of complexity to the case, making it harder to separate fact from speculation. Despite the accusations, Diddy has pleaded not guilty to the federal charges he's facing, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. These are serious charges that could carry major consequences if he's found guilty. Looking at all this together, it's clear that the story is far from simple. On one side, there are multiple claims painting Diddy in a dark light. On the other, he denies everything and questions the credibility of his accusers. This tug-of-war makes the trial intense and unpredictable. The addition of the questionable testimony and the text message only adds fuel to the fire. It's a legal battle with high stakes, where every detail is examined closely and every word can change the outcome. With so many twists, contradictions, and explosive evidence, this case hangs by a thread. The text message from Cassie has opened the door for Diddy's lawyers to argue that the entire prosecution is built on shaky ground. If the judge agrees that false testimony was presented, it could mean a mistrial, or worse for the prosecution, the case might collapse entirely.